Ever wonder what's happening behind the scenes at a bustling hospital?
Hmm.
Today, we're taking a deep dive into the Epworth-Geelong Emergency Department's world, guided by their ultrasound news for September 2024. It's not exactly,
Right.
breaking news headlines, but trust me, this internal update holds some real gems of insight.
Oh, absolutely. It's like a window into the day-to-day realities of a fast-paced medical environment, offering a unique perspective on the challenges and the triumphs faced by, healthcare professionals on the front lines.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's unpack this. The document kicks off with a friendly reminder about keeping those ultrasound machines sparkling clean. It might seem obvious,
Right.
but in a high-pressure setting, even the most basic procedures need reinforcing sometimes.
Right. Absolutely. It really underscores the paramount importance of infection control in a hospital setting. Every detail, no matter how small, plays a crucial role in ensuring patient safety.
And speaking of small but crucial details, this next one really caught my eye. Apparently, ultrasound gel has an expiration date just 30 days after opening.
Wow.
I'll admit, I had no idea.
Yeah, it makes sense when you consider that, expired gel can actually impact image quality. Imagine trying to make a critical diagnosis with a blurry ultrasound picture.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, maintaining the integrity of those medical supplies is absolutely paramount for accurate diagnoses and effective treatment.
That's a great point. You really don't want any surprises when you're dealing with someone's health.
Right.
Now, shifting gears to the equipment scene at Epworth-Geelong, it seems like their ultrasound setup is facing some challenges.
Yeah, the ultrasound news kind of reveals a bit of a behind-the-curtain look at their resources. It seems like the smaller vascular probe is pulling double duty. The larger one is out for repairs, which really highlights, the kind of pressure on their existing equipment.
Yeah. Makes you appreciate the workhorse equipment that keeps these departments running smoothly,
Precisely. And it really underscores why procuring that new ultrasound machine is so crucial, especially considering their current one, as the document suggests, is past its warranty and not delivering the clearest images.
Talk about a double whammy, outdated equipment, and indeed a shortage of essential tools.
Exactly. Yeah, and this is where it directly impacts their ability to provide that really top-tier patient care. And it's not just about having the latest gadgets, right? It's about ensuring accurate diagnoses.
Yeah.
And that hinges on clear, high-quality images.
It's all connected.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of connections, the document is signed off by a Dr. Drbarai, who seems incredibly passionate about ultrasound. He's not just pushing for better equipment, he's actively shaping the department's approach to training and education as well.
Yeah, his dedication is really evident. He's created resources like an ultrasound quiz with instant results, kind of a fun and engaging way to reinforce learning, and a comprehensive ultrasound manual that's tailored specifically for their emergency department.
It's like he's gamifying medical training and making essential knowledge readily accessible.
Yeah.
What I find fascinating is this commitment to ongoing education. It extends beyond their department.
Yeah.
Dr. Barai highlights a wealth of external resources, including, you guessed it, ultrasound podcasts.
Of course.
Of course.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
It's a testament to the power of knowledge sharing in medicine.
Yeah.
These podcasts offer a platform for professionals, really worldwide, to connect, share their expertise, and learn from each other's experiences.
It's like a global community,
Yeah.
united by sound waves. He specifically mentions one called Mastering Ultrasound Guided Vascular Access by Dr. Connor Kelly, which feels incredibly relevant to our deep dive today.
So, right.
It seems like this vascular access thing is a big focus for them. You mentioned vascular access. Could you explain what that is? For those of us who haven't spent much time in a hospital setting.
Yeah, so vascular access essentially refers to gaining access to a patient's veins or arteries, usually for administering medication or drawing blood. It's a routine procedure, but it can be technically challenging, especially in those emergency situations.
Right. Yeah, that makes sense. So where does ultrasound come into play?
So ultrasound has really revolutionized vascular access. Using ultrasound guidance allows healthcare professionals to actually visualize the veins and arteries beneath the skin, and that makes the whole process faster, safer, and a lot less painful for the patient.
That's incredible. It's amazing how technology is constantly, improving healthcare. It's really amazing.
Absolutely. And this kind of brings us back to Dr. Barai's initiative. He's actually developing a new training program that's specifically focused on ultrasound-guided vascular access.
Yeah, he mentioned this in the ultrasound news, right?
Yeah.
I'm really curious to hear how he's structuring this program.
Well, it's designed as a four-step approach, and it begins with online videos to kind of introduce the fundamental concepts.
Oh, nice. Everyone loves a good explainer video. It's a great way to make learning more engaging, right?
Indeed, indeed. And to kind of reinforce those learnings, he's also incorporated online quizzes.
Oh, okay.
And then comes the hands-on portion of the training where participants actually get to train with Dr. Barai himself. They have the opportunity to practice their skills in a safe and controlled environment.
Talk about learning from the best. This Dr. Barai sounds like quite the educator.
He certainly seems passionate about sharing his knowledge and expertise, and then to ensure that the training actually translates into long-term skill development. He's implemented a logbook system for ongoing practice and assessment.
Wow, what a comprehensive approach. It's impressive to see this level of dedication to, improving skills and ultimately, patient care.
Yeah, it's a clear indication of a department that prioritizes staying at the forefront of its field.
Mm-hmm. And it's not just about internal training either.
Right.
Remember that list of external resources?
Yes.
Dr. Barai highlighted a range of ultrasound courses, many of which are offered for free.
Yeah.
He even gave a shout out to the ACM modules.
Yeah, right. Those are the official modules of the Australasian College for Emergency Medicine.
Yeah.
So those are highly valuable resources for anyone looking to kind of expand their knowledge base.
It's fantastic that they're so readily available.
Yeah.
That makes continued learning accessible regardless of financial constraints.
Mm-hmm.
It speaks volumes about the collaborative spirit within the ultrasound community.
Absolutely. This commitment to knowledge sharing benefits everyone, right?
Right.
The healthcare professionals, the institutions, and most importantly, the patients.
Speaking of patients, I'm curious. Speaking of patients, I'm curious, how do these, advancements in ultrasound technology and training, how do they directly impact the care they receive at Epworth Geelong?
Yeah, that's the crucial link, isn't it?
Right.
Take, for example, the issue of the aging ultrasound machine and the substandard images that it's producing.
Right. It's not just about having the shiniest new equipment.
Precisely. It's about ensuring, accurate diagnoses, which can be compromised by, blurry or unclear images. And then that directly affects, the effectiveness of treatment plans and ultimately patient outcomes.
Yeah. It's like a domino effect,
Yeah.
Subpar equipment leads to potentially flawed diagnoses,
Right.
which then impacts the quality of care that a patient receives.
Exactly. And that's why Dr. Barai's focus on both, acquiring new technology, A&D, elevating the department skills through training is so vital.
It's about creating kind of a synergy between cutting edge tools and highly skilled professionals.
Right, absolutely. And that commitment to ongoing education, both within the department, right, and by highlighting these external resources, ensures that Epworth Geelong really does remain at the forefront of ultrasound technology and its applications.
What's fascinating is how this seemingly simple ultrasound news document has unveiled a much bigger picture.
It's a microcosm of a global trend.
Yeah.
Ultrasound technology is becoming increasingly sophisticated. It's becoming more accessible, and it's really revolutionizing various areas of medicine.
Mm-hmm.
And this necessitates a parallel focus on continuous learning, training, standardization, to ensure that healthcare professionals are equipped to utilize these advancements effectively.
Yeah, it's like we've zoomed out from a single department in a hospital to witnessing a global shift in healthcare.
Right.
And at the heart of it all is that dedication to providing the best possible care for every patient.
Precisely, and that dedication is palpable, really, in every line of this document.
Yeah.
From the emphasis on hygiene to the championing of lifelong learning.
Well said. Well said. So as we wrap up our deep dive into Epworth Geelong's ultrasound department,
Yeah.
it's clear that even the most, routine internal communications
Right.
can offer a glimpse into, groundbreaking advancements and the unwavering commitment of healthcare professionals.
It's a reminder that progress in healthcare is an ongoing journey.
Yeah.
It's fueled by a passion for knowledge, innovation, and above all, patient well-being.
And on that note, we leave you with this thought. What if ultrasound technology became as commonplace in our lives as say, like taking our temperature?
Mm-hmm.
How might that change the landscapes of healthcare as we know it? Until next time, keep exploring, keep questioning, and keep diving deep.